Boom, guys, we are back for another one on this here channel right there, where I tend to give my reactions on different Dominican or Caribbean videos. Of course, this is strictly local vibrations. And of course, the Mystelics family sent me this video right there that was recorded yesterday of a particular situation or event. Now guys, for this here video, I'm not going to put any blame on anybody since we don't have the full scope of things. But I figure, hey, we just reacted at vibrations for you guys to pretty much get the gist of it. It's in relation to apparently some individual, they stated, went to the Chinese store and took something, and the Chinese was watching them and decided to keep them inside there. And that whole situation kind of escalated when they kept the individual inside and they told him that they couldn't do this. But we're gonna check this out right there, guys, and we're gonna see what took place right there. And then don't forget, guys, to give this video a thumbs up. Of course, if you know from the main channel, this is of course where the algorithm of YouTube tends to push the videos further and further. So give this video a thumbs up, I would appreciate that. And definitely subscribe, guys. September is almost over and we ain't reached 1,000 subscribers yet, guys. For the newcomers, for the new people, for those who are not a part of the main channel, big up to you all out and all over the place as well. The Caribbean massive, big up to yourself as well, guys. Definitely subscribe to this here channel so we can reach 1,000 subscribers in this regard as well, guys. So let us get right into this right there. Now guys, I don't know if you noticed, the screen actually changed, but I actually had the wrong thing on the screen right there. Mr. Alex family sent me this video, so we're gonna go into it right now.
I have camera. You can call the police.
So apparently the Chinese held the individual inside there and they're saying that you cannot hold her. However, the Chinese also saying, hey, what are you talking about? I have camera. This is what, if you did.
I have camera.
He said he has camera. Well, I have camera. That was the exact words, but yeah.
You cannot do that. You can call the police.
I don't know, from the interactions I'm seeing right there, guys, it seems like the Chinese tend to operate on their own thing. They do what they want and whatnot. But I guess if somebody is doing something in your store, I mean, instead of the person escaping, you have to hold them. No? I could be wrong, guys. What are your thoughts, man? So apparently the person is still inside there, it looks like, from the time of this video. Guys, if the person does come out, I will blur that out because we don't want any, you know, just to let you guys know. Oh, so the person is inside there. It's a young girl. Okay. A school child. Okay.
Where's the stone
So the whole thing, it's alleged that this individual took something, I think it was a lipstick or a lip gloss or something like that when I heard the whole story, and the Chinese decided to hold her inside there. But they're like, wait, why is this in Chinese, man? We don't know Chinese, we can't read this. Anyways, I digress. But they're holding this individual inside there and they say, no, you can't hold the child inside there. Guys, what I don't know. Anyways, let me continue. So the citizens are saying, no, you cannot hold the child inside there. That's kind of like something. But if somebody, the question I want to ask, guys, is, in this case of this whole scenario right there, I mean, what if somebody came and stole something in your store, whether it's an adult or a younger person, would you then let that person go, or would you then call the police or hold that person until the police comes? What would you guys do? What would you guys do? I mean, it's alleged, it's still alleged there, guys, by the way. It could be her side versus his side. Hey, I didn't take nothing. You telling lie on me versus, hey, I have cameras, I see you taking things. So it's her side versus his side kind of vibe right there. So you cannot say that you know, person take nothing. But I'm just saying, just in case, if somebody did that, what would be the reaction? What would you do in this instance? Leave that, of course, in the comment box below.
Hello. You have children.
Ma'am, leave me alone, please. Just leave me alone, please. Chinese cannot come in Dominica and do what they want.
My lady in the public. All you have to do is get out the way or put mask or something on your face. You cannot tell people not to film. You're in the public, my girl. This is a public space, man. It's a store, my lady.
Okay, I understand. That's my confrontation child. No, but watch it.
It's not even your child. Even. I mean,
She said she don't take us. You cannot keep on
guys, one of the things when it comes down to our quality, sometimes our quality does really dwindle. That quality went from 720 to 100 quick. Anyways, so apparently this individual is a convent person.
Get the school. Get the police.
With mask, I cannot. Hey, with mask, why can see?
So the Chinese is saying he caught her and she's wearing mask. He cannot see who exactly is that person, so she's going. That cannot be right at all. But I think as an individual, when it comes to these kind of things, if somebody's accusing you of something, you should definitely represent yourself right there. Represent yourself. Me, if you're trying to accuse me, boy, I will definitely not be running. The only time I know if I'm running, is probably if I do something or something and I know thing. Or sometimes, well, then again, it's kind of debatable because in the United States, you're pretty much, if you're black and you're in this kind of predicament right there, it seems like once you're black, you're pretty much guilty until proven innocent.
Get this school, I tell you.
And that is not a good thing. I'm not saying that is a good thing. And that is a system that we have to change. So we have to rebuke it, man. You have to rebuke it.
Hello. You cannot do that. Hello, come back. Hello.
But if I is the girl, I do coming back. For what I coming back? Huh? I mean, you know, I different from other people. But if you're trying to accuse me from something, I'm not going to be no talala with you. Come back for what? boy. Anyways, the people them laughing and stuff. The people. I think this whole issue is between the Chinese versus Dominicans. Whether she decided to take something or not, Dominicans are like, they don't care. They don't care. Let the girl go. They come for the girl. The citizens come for the girl. They don't care. But when it comes down to doing what is right, guys, I think that something in this instance should actually be done. I know sometimes we don't like Chinese. Like I said, guys, like I said it before, all Chinese are not terrible people. Some of them are really, really terrible. And then when you go in China in certain areas, they are really, really very bad. But Peter doesn't really pay for Paul here. But when it comes down to this whole instance right there, guys, if they are accusing somebody of something, But what are your thoughts, man?
You can do that. With mask, I cannot see her face. How can police?
Well, I guess in this instance, whether she took something or not, her masks saved her. Her mask saved her because she didn't take out her mask or nothing like that. But I guess maybe I don't know. Do you think based off this, she probably had intent to go and take something? But I don't know. Or probably they are like, I don't know. Maybe people thinking of the Chinese being an easy target or something. But I know them Chinese like their cameras, man. I know they love their cameras. And I also heard that he put out a video of that. I'm not sure. I look for it, I ask people for it, but nobody really knows about that. So if I get it, I will post it up sometime. Or maybe on the membership, on the meme vlog or something. Or maybe on the membership vlog. Join the membership vlog on the other channel, guys. The link, of course, will be in the description below as well. Because some things you have to keep on the wraps.
Escape.
Sorry, what did you think then?
With mask. Don't want to give them a police a charge. I just want to give them the face back. Yeah.
So apparently he's saying there's more than one person. It's not just one person. He said they. I don't know if it's because of the English language or something, or maybe the Dominican pretty much said they, so he stuck with it. But only it's one person coming out of this thing, and he's like, he doesn't really want to charge anybody. He just wants them to give back the stuff. Interesting.
I don't want to give them a police a charge. I just want to give them the face back.
But then again, when it still comes back to the same thing, guys. I mean, if you call the police for individuals and you're accusing somebody of stealing something and you want them to just give back the stuff, then why don't you just tell the person to give back the stuff if you know that they took it themselves? I mean, if you call the police, that is an actual offense right there. So then that person will have to deal with the offense based off the law. It's not just saying, oh, you steal something, no, give me back this stuff and go about your business.
Yeah, I want to give them back. I don't want to really check the situation. No, I have to see this. I have to see the face.
And then now people are talking about searching a bag and stuff and so forth and so forth. I think they should have, I think when it comes down to this particular incident right there, guys, I think we pretty much make the Chinese guilty of trying to do things to black people versus listening to the whole scope of things before actually, you know, de-escalating things. I think at the end of the day, it comes down to being human beings. So if you accuse the person of taking something or whatnot, the citizens are there. They should then say, okay, you say she take this and whatnot, then let's search her bag and see what's up. But then again, it still comes down to who is in authority right there. If you state in something that somebody took something and then the Chinese are saying, hey, stop her, she cannot go and whatnot, you need to see her face and everything, and the citizens came and let her go and whatnot. I'm not saying that she did anything. I'm just saying to clarify or clear the whole situation. If she didn't take anything, then we could see that via the bag. If she did take something, then we could see that. But there's literally no way we would know. It's just his word versus, well, she didn't say nothing, but his word versus her action, so to speak. And I guess she's confronted on that. So $4 worth of stuff, apparently. I think that's what he said.
If police come, nobody can see her face. With us.
Why is the lady arguing the man that even though she's wearing a mask, you can still see her face? I mean, come on. The guy doesn't know the girl, man. He doesn't know the girl. In this instance, this is interesting right there. He's like, really? I needed to see her face to at least, you know, if anything. But this is kind of funny. It's kind of funny for real. The guy's like, this is unbelievable, man. The guy's like, oh my goodness gracious, I can't believe that she took the stuff. What if she took the stuff for real, guys? Then we wouldn't even know exactly, because this guy's like, man, I just lost $4, man. $4. I just lost that stuff. But hey, the other day I saw somebody complaining in the court about $100 and something, and that the person like, that is too much, man. So $4 to some people might not be much. $4 to other people might be a lot of money that they lost. You know how much ice cream you can, not ice cream, no, you know how much ice pop you can buy with $4, guys? In this day and age, you can buy 4 ice pop, you know. Back in the day, you could buy for it was 16 ice pop with $4, guys. But I guess times has changed.
Folks, basically, what is happening here this afternoon? What is happening here this afternoon, folks, is that a Chinese have a store opposite Courts, And I'm being told by the persons that are here, the Chinese accusing a school child of coming in his store and stealing something. That is what he says. As a result of that, the child walked out and he basically grabbed her about 100 feet away and brought her back in the store.
Oh, so kind of like what took place back in the day though. That's interesting. With the guy, I mentioned the guy earlier on. So she actually left the store and he went for her and brought her back inside and kept her inside there. That is a different story right there. But then again, how do you, if somebody is accused of something, how do you clarify that without the person being there? I'm not saying she did it, like I said, I'm not saying he's also right. I'm just saying, how do you clarify that whole situation right there?
And well, some of the persons here were insistent that the Chinese man could not have done that. And they basically went inside, took the child out of the store, and the child made her way out of the store. The guest now is on her way home. Whatever that situation is.
That is the thing right there, guys. When it comes down to these kind of things, I don't really look at black and white. I look at what is right in this situation right there. What is right in this situation? What should have been done versus what was done? Was he right to go for the girl? Because he stated that he had cameras and stuff. Was the girl right to leave? Was the citizens right? Who do you think is right there, guys? When it comes down to this whole particular situation, guys, that's an interesting thing, eh? Who do you think is right there, guys? The individual who left, the girl who left, the Chinese who went for that girl to bring her back into the store, that would be holding her against her will, or the citizens who went for that girl without actually having any evidence to say, hey, she did this or did that? Who is really wrong or right in this situation right there? I'm pretty much bringing this out when it comes down to the level of understanding, Chinese relation versus Dominican relation, or the local to the Chinese, or do you think the Chinese ill-treat black people? I mean, we know of this case. We know of these cases around the world and stuff, even in Dominica sometimes. But who is right, or what should have been done in this particular situation? This is why I'm doing this here vlog in this regard. What should have been done in this situation? Like I said earlier on, this is the first time watching. I never knew this individual was gonna come up, but he did come up as well, because this is the first time I'm actually watching the whole thing right there.
You be the judge.
You be the judge.
Up to now, the Chinese hasn't told the child what she stole or what she suspected of stealing, but that is the situation as we speak. So I just needed to bring you up to speed as to what is happening in Dominica. You may have your thoughts on it. I am not the one to make the call on that one, but in a nutshell, what I can tell you, that is exactly what
transpired.
All right, folks.
Yeah, guys. So let me know your thoughts, man. What are your thoughts? What do you think should have been done in this particular situation? And it's not just saying, it's Chinese versus locals and this kind of things there. It is what should have actually been done to rectify that situation, that accusation. I mean, it's a good thing we don't even know who that person is. So that's a good thing. But at the same time, because it doesn't really ruin that individual's reputation, all we know is that individual came from the convent school. Not saying that the individual stole anything, but the question is, how do you rectify this particular situation right there? What should have been done in this regard right there, guys? Leave your thoughts and your comments in the comment box below. And also, guys, give this video a thumbs up. This is pretty much all about us for this year. Reaction Vibrations.